Welcome back to the Conversational Chinese podcast, where we untangle the knots of Chinese for our listeners.
你好，微微. Good to be back. Today, we're tackling a character that always seems to have a new trick, the character le.
The versatile le is like a linguistic chameleon, constantly shifting its meaning based on its position in a sentence. Ready to explore its many facets?
Absolutely. My basic understanding of le is that it often means it happened, indicating a completed action. Is that a good starting point?
That's definitely one of its key roles, Tom, and a very important one. You are thinking of it marking a completed action. For example, if I say 我吃了饭, what does that mean?
Oh, easy. I ate food, or I ate a meal. The le right after the verb 吃 tells me that the eating action is done.
Exactly. That's the aspectual le, which comes right after the verb to indicate completion. Think 吃了, 看了, 买了, all about actions done and dusted. But what if I move that le to the end of the sentence? 我吃饭了. Is it the exact same meaning?
我吃饭了. I ate food. It still sounds like I ate food, but there's a subtle difference, right? Like, I have eaten food now, implying a current state. Maybe I'm no longer hungry, or I'm done with dinner for tonight.
Bingo, Tom. You are spot on. That's the model le at the end of the sentence. It doesn't just say the action is completed. It signals a change of state or a new situation. 我吃饭了 means I've eaten now, perhaps implying I wasn't full, but I'm full now. Or I'm ready to go now. Or don't offer me more food. It's about the present consequence or new reality that comes from that past action.
My mind is opening up. So, 我吃了饭 is a direct statement of fact. I did the eating. But 我吃饭了 is more like, okay, I've eaten, and this is the current situation because of it.
Precisely. See, le isn't just about something being in the past. It's very often about a present reality that emerged from an action. Let's try another one. 下雨了.
下雨 means to rain, so 下雨了 means it rained.
It can mean it rained, yes, but it's very often used to say it started raining or it is now raining. It marks the moment of change. Before, it wasn't raining. Now, it is.
Fascinating. So it's not necessarily a past action. It can clearly indicate a present change. This shows just how dynamic Chinese grammar can be. It's not about strict tenses like English, but these clever particles.
你说的太对了. You really captured the essence. And you know what? Well, understanding these patterns is great. For speaking naturally, it's often about shattering native speakers. Listen to how we use le in context, and you start to feel it naturally. Embrace these variations. They add richness to the language.
Okay. Embracing the variations. So, 我睡觉了. This means,
That one is a classic.
given the model le at the end, it could be I have slept, like I just woke up, or I'm done sleeping.
Excellent. And here's another nuance. It could even mean I'm going to sleep now. If you say it right before you go to bed, it signals a new state or intention is about to begin. 我要睡觉了. It's even more explicit with 要 for about to. But even 我睡觉了 can be used that way, depending on the context.
Okay, so context is the key. My new principle. So if I walk into a restaurant and say 我吃了, what's the difference if I say 我吃了饭?
很好的问题。我吃了 by itself with the aspectual 了 usually means I've eaten in a general sense, perhaps implying I'm done eating for now, or I already ate earlier. If you say 我吃了饭, you are explicitly stating you ate food or meal. The meaning is very close here, but 我吃了 is slightly more general or elliptical. If someone asks 你吃了吗? and you reply 我吃了, is perfectly natural.
So to recap our main two, 了 after the verb means the action is completed. 了 at the end of the sentence means a change of state or a new situation has occurred or is about to occur.
Perfect summary, Tom. You've grasped the core difference here.
But I've encountered something strange, the double 了, like in 我吃了饭了. Why two? What's going on here? Are the two of them are having a party?
Excellent question, Tom. And no, they are not having a party. 我吃了饭了 is actually very common and useful. It combines both usages we discussed.
So it's like a super completion and a super change of state?
You are close. When you have the le after the verb, it still marks the completion of the action. The eating is finished, and the le at the end of the sentence still indicates the current state or new situation. So, 我吃了饭了 states that the action of eating is complete, and as a result, there's a new established situation. It often implies, I have definitely eaten already, or I'm done with eating now.
So it's a stronger emphasis on done and it's relevant now. Like, I finished eating, so I'm full, or I'm finished eating, so let's go.
It often conveys a sense of finality or that a current situation is firmly established because of the completed action. Imagine your mom asking, Did you finish your dinner? You'd likely say, 我吃了饭了, emphasizing it's done and you are ready for what's next. It's a very natural way to express that strong sense of completion and its current impact.
Okay, double le makes a weird kind of sense now. What other le surprises do you have for me today?
How about le used with durations of time? For example, 我学了3年中文。
我学了3年中文. I studied Chinese for 3 years. The le after 学 indicates completion. So I studied Chinese for 3 years and now I'm done with it, right?
Not entirely. There's a common area where learners can get a little turned around. When le appears after the verb and is followed by the duration of time, it usually means the action has been ongoing for that period and is still continuing or had just ceased very recently.
What? So 我学了3年中文 could mean I have been studying Chinese for 3 years and I'm still studying it?
Precisely. It implies the action is continuous up to the present moment. If you wanted to clearly say that you studied for 3 years and then stopped, you usually explicitly state you stopped. For example, 我学了3年中文就没学了。
Oh, this is so interesting. So if I say 我住了5年, it means I have been living here for 5 years and I'm still here, right?
Spot on. 你很棒. You are highlighting the duration of a continuous action.
This is challenging in a good way. What about something like 他很高了?
他很高了. What do you think that le at the end is doing there?
He is very tall, but the le suggests a change. So he has become very tall, or he is now very tall, like maybe he wasn't that tall before, but now he is.
Excellent. It signals a change in quality or state. He wasn't that tall before, but now he has grown and his state is very tall. You'd use this if you hadn't seen someone in a while and noticed that they'd grown. It's all about how the situation has changed to this new state. Okay, Tom, and for our listeners, let's quickly summarize the fascinating ways le works. 1. Le after the verb primarily marks the completion of an action. For example, 我吃了饭. Number 2. Le at the end of the sentence signals a change of state or a new situation, often with current relevance. It can also indicate an action is about to begin. Example, 我吃饭了，下雨了，我睡觉了。Number 3, double le. Verbs plus le plus noun plus le strongly emphasizes that an action is completed and has a firm established current relevance or consequence. For example, 我吃了饭了，我看了电影了。Number 4, le with duration of time indicates an action has been ongoing for that period and is still continuing or has just ceased. For example, 我学了3年中文。Number 5, le with adjectives or states signals a change in a quality or state. For example, 他很高了。
I think the biggest takeaway for me is don't get stuck thinking of le as just a past tense marker. It's much more about aspect and modality. The key to mastering le isn't about memorizing every single rule perfectly, it's about internalizing the feel of it. The more you listen to native speakers, the more you read, and the more it will become intuitive. Your brain will start to recognize the patterns and flexibility. Just keep shadowing.
And I highly recommend students to shadow Mandarin Chinese through our Conversational Chinese program, where an interactive and spaced repetition system is being used. It's perfect for building that natural intuition and getting comfortable with this nuanced use of words like le.
Shadowing, my new best friend. I'm going to shadow le until it feels like second nature. I think I actually 懂了 now.
我懂了 means I understand now. The le perfectly signals that change in your state of understanding. You didn't understand before, but now you do. 很棒. Very good, Tom. You are making a great progress.
Thanks, Wei Wei. 再见.
再见.